Team number 1 is going to talk about the impact of the COVID-19. COVID-19 has affected day-to-day life and is slowing down the global economy. This pandemic has affected thousands of people who are either sick or are being killed due to the spread of this disease. COVID-19 has rapidly affected our day-to-day life, businesses, disrupted the world's trade movements. Presently, the impacts of the COVID-19 in daily life are extensive. This can be divided into various categories as economic, social, and education.
The schools started to close, but everybody was hoping to one day they will return. But as the time goes by, we knew that we will never going back to schools, so we started to educate at home. So they have to look the ways to educate and spread out to all the people through different mass media like TV, radio, and the social nets.
In our cases, as university students, we have positive and negative consequences. The positive are that too much people have been saving money at public transport. Also, we can spend more time in different activities and waste the time with the family. The negative is that we can learn in the same way that we used to do, increase anxiety and stress, and increase the backwardness and school dropout. Finally, a few days ago in the news, they announced that maybe we can return in 1 month, and we are hoping happy.
Some of the effects of COVID-19 in the work environment are the loss of jobs and decrease of income have been affected by the health contingency and drop of the economic activity. There is yet to recover 2.3 million jobs that have been lost during the pandemic to return to the employment levels recorded at the beginning of the year.
Young adults and adults have experienced the strongest impact in terms of unemployment, but it is most evident among formal workers. Informal workers have been hit the hardest by unemployment. However, they are the group in which jobs have recovered the fastest. Low-income jobs were also affected the most in terms of unemployment. In the case of formal employment, their level of recovery is still lagging.
The COVID-19 pandemic and the resulting economic recession have negatively affected many people's mental health and created new barriers for people already suffering from mental illness. During the pandemic, about 4 in 10 adults in the US have reported symptoms of anxiety, depression, or another disorder.
A KFF health tracking poll from July 2020 also found out that many adults are reporting specific negative impacts on their mental health and well-being, such as difficulty sleeping or eating, also an increase in alcohol consumption or substance use, and worsening chronic conditions due to worry and stress levels from this pandemic.
COVID-19 was a surprise to everyone. It hit every corner of the world, to young people, to old people, and beyond just a disease, it was a phenomenon that affected entire countries and the lives of their people. Despite having many negative consequences, the greatest lesson that the pandemic left us is the value of life and health, own and that of family and friends. After COVID-19, the world and no one will be the same again.